Hey everyone, welcome to the Midweek Challenge. It's Steve again at noon on Wednesday, and the first thing I have to do today is to let you know that today is going to be our season finale. Now, season finales are important because, well, you know it's over with, but there's more to come in the fall. That's what I want to do today. It reminds me, one of the few things, matter of fact, the only thing I watch on network television these days is The Last Man Standing with Tim Allen, Friday night, 7 o'clock. Well, 3 weeks ago, apparently it was the season finale, but I didn't know that. So 2 weeks, I'm ready Friday night. Debbie and I are hanging together, 7 o'clock Fox, and it's a rerun. It's something else. Last Friday, 7 o'clock, it's something else. And I'm thinking, well, that must have been the season finale. Well, here's what I want you to know. A lot of things going on this summer. I'm going to take some downtime for a study break, a lot of irons in the fire. So today's going to be our last episode, and we'll pick up with something better in the fall, August, sometime around that time. Now, I also want to give you a challenge, and I'm calling this the Church Challenge, and here's why. During the summer months, it's really easy to kind of get slothful about church attendance. You know, you miss one Sunday because of vacation, and then, take 2 or 3 weeks to come back, and everybody just kind of assumes that people are going to be gone. But I want you to understand it wasn't like that in the Bible. It wasn't like that for the first Christians who would walk miles to a church gathering. Now, I understand that going to church doesn't get you saved, but those who are saved want to be they want to be together. They want to encourage each other. And really the word church doesn't mean the building. It's the people of God, the called out people of God. So I'm going to give you 2 words. Here's the first one. It's stay. Stay. For those of you who know Jesus and you're part of a church, I want to encourage you to really stay connected with that church this summer. We live in a consumer culture where it's all about what's convenient for me, what's good for me. But in the people of Christ, it's all about what can I give? Jesus gave to me, what can I give to others? It reminds me of when Debbie and I planted a church in California. And I remember one early Sunday morning, I'm out in front of the gym setting thing up, and this woman came by in her van and she stuck her hat out and she goes, "Hey, do you guys have a youth group?" And I said, "We don't today, but we will." Well, that wasn't good enough because she just sped off and I never saw her again. And I just remember thinking, if everybody who wanted a youth group all came and committed, we'd have a massive youth group. But that's the deal. So many times people are saying, what can I get? Instead of what can I give? So as we move into the summer, the first word is stay. You may not always be hyped up about the church. You may not always be excited. There may be things you don't agree with, but to stay connected, because really you're staying connected to Christ first of all. Here's the second word, and that's seek. See, some of you, I understand, may not be part of a church. You may not even be sure you want to follow Jesus yet, and I get that, but I want to encourage you this summer, starting this Sunday, June 2nd through sometime in August, to deliberately, purposely say, you know what, I've been thinking about it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to seek out a church. And there are 2 things you need to look for, primarily foundational. Number 1 is, do they at that church love Jesus? Love Jesus as this divine Son of God that died on the cross, who rose again for our graves. Are they passionate about Jesus? And then number 2, are they passionate about the Bible? That the Bible is the Word of God. There are reasons why we can trust it. So they honor the authority of the Bible above traditions of men and things of that nature. So that's what I want to leave you with as we look out into the summer. Stay connected if you already are part of a church, even though culture tells you to just take a break. If you don't have a church, if you live in the Northwest Houston area, Cypress Crossings Christian Church coming up, but to deliberately, stop making excuses, but deliberately look for a church this summer. And that's what I've got for you. As always, follow and like the Kingdomology blog, the Steve Hinton author blog. Matter of fact, you can still get it. Confessions, Finding Hope Through One Pastor's Doubt. You can find that at Amazon, Barnes & Noble. I'll be back in the fall, August, sometime like that. But between now and then, be strong, and I'll see you later.